Welcome back, dear students. So in our today's session we are going to see about volume, and we have started lesson volume and surface area of a solid. So friends, about a volume, what does it mean about the volumes? So we know that in our last session we have seen surface area of any solid. Suppose I am going to draw here one solid. So if I say to just paint out these walls of this solid, so what you will need, you need this surface area. But if I said suppose fill it in this water or anything or any boxes, then you need its volume. So volume is what? Volume is the amount of space. Volume is what? The amount of space that a shape takes up in 3 dimension. It is a 3 dimension. Like suppose you can say this is what? It is going to be its length, and this is going to be its what? You can say breadth, and this is what? Its height. So volume is what? The amount of space that a shape takes up in the 3 dimension. And you can see it is inside this hollow 3-dimensional shape in its capacity. Suppose I said about the surface. Surface area is what? That is, it's the area which is covered by this solid shape. The area which is covered up by this shape is its what? Surface area. And when I'm saying about its inside, how much field it is, so that amount of space it's going to be denoted by its volume. So for any cuboid, what will be the formula for volume? So volume is equal to its length multiplied by its breadth, which is multiplied by its height. And these all are in cubic units. If it is all are in meter, you can say meter cube. If all are in centimeter, you can say centimeter cube. Okay. And suppose for any cube we are having, suppose this is a one cube of 1 centimeter, cube having all the faces as square. Okay. And this is what? 1 centimeter is base also 1 centimeter, and it's also 1 centimeter. So for any cube, volume is equal to what's its area multiplied by its height. And we know that what's the area here? Area of this face is what? Side into side, which is again, suppose you can say here L into B, which is multiplied by height, and here all the dimensions are equal in a cube. So you can just simply say it is what? L into L into L. You can say L cube. For a cube, all the faces are equal, so you can have this formula here. So it's just simply, you can say any one side or any one edge, its cube you have to take for finding out the volume of a cube. And suppose in case if it's volume given, so you can find out this is volume. Suppose you want to find out any one edge of the cube, then you can say it is nothing but cube root of what? It's a volume. So this one also be one formula. If a edge you have to find out, then you will take a volume's cube root. So that is nothing but cube root of volume. So for a cube, you can say this is going to be what? 1 centimeter. It is also what? 1 centimeter. And it is also 1 centimeter. So here it is going to be represented as 1 centimeter cube. These three shows that this is a 3-dimension: length, breadth and height. So friends, what is volume? Volume is nothing but the amount of space that a container takes up. And when we are speaking about the area, surface area means we have the space covered by that solid shape. Suppose I said to paint out this wall, so you need surface area, but I said if you have to fill water in it or you have to keep any boxes in it, then you have to find out the volume. For a cuboid, volume is equal to length multiply by breadth multiply by height, and in case of cube all the faces are having equal, that is a square shape, so its volume is equal to area into height. Then we can take all the dimensions are equal, that's why you have to take L cube, and it is in a cubic units. So now moving to our exercise questions, we are having first question. The total surface area of a cube is 54 centimeters square, and what is the length of its sides? So friends, here surface area given. So now we have to remember about the surface area. So we know that the surface area of a cube is what? As cube having all the 6 equal faces, so its surface area is 6a square. And we have given surface area, so we'll write on here it is 54 is equal to 6a square. So 54 divided by 6 is equal to what? A square. So you will just divide it. So therefore here 9 is equal to a square. So we'll take a root 9, which is equal to 3 centimeter. So in this way we have found. Now the next question is find the surface area of a wooden box which is in the shape of a cube. If the age of the box is what? 27 centimeter. So here friends, again we have to find out the total surface area of a cube. So which is formula again 6a square, and we have given the side as a 27 centimeter. So we'll just write down 27 and a square. That is, here we have written a's value, that is 27 square. So we'll write down 6 multiplied by 27 square is 729. So we get here 4374 centimeter square as a total surface area of a cube. You have to find out here total surface area. If he said find of the only 4 walls, then we'll take lateral surface area. Now the next question is find the cost of painting all around outer surface of a box with a lid 60 centimeter long, 40 centimeter wide and 30 centimeter height at 50 paisa per centimeter square. So here all the 3 dimensions given, and it is going to be a cuboid. So we'll write down length is what? 60 centimeter, breadth is what? 40 centimeter, and its height is 30 centimeter. And these all are in centimeters, so we can proceed here. So now we'll write down total surface area of a box. Here it is going to be twice LB plus BH plus LH. We can take here of top and bottom. Again we will take left and right and front and back. So that's why it's twice of this. We can take now surface area. Just we'll keep the values. L into B, that is 60 into 40 plus 40 into 30 plus L into H means 60 into 30. We'll just simplify it again. We'll get here 2400, 1200 plus 1800. So we'll get 2 multiplied by, we need to add them all. So here adding give 5400, which is nothing but 10,800 centimeter square. So this is the total surface area. Now we have to find out, we need to paint it all around the surface of a box. So given that 50 paisa is required for 20 centimeter square painting, okay, and we have 10,800 centimeter square surface area of our box. So it is how much? 50 paisa per 20 centimeter square painting cost is there. So our total surface area is 10,800. Therefore 10,800 will do cross multiplication into 50 divided by 20. So we'll just 0 0 will cut here, 2 1s and here will cut here, 5400 will get. So friends, here we'll multiply, we'll get a 27,000 paise. This answer we can get in rupees as 270 rupees. 1 rupee contain 50 paisa, okay. 1 rupee contain 100 paisa, so we divide it by 100, so just we'll get 270 rupees. So friends, the next question is find the area of a thin sheeting required for making an open cistern. Here open cistern means that cistern is generally a word used for that storage tank, okay. So it doesn't having a lid, it is given, and it is length is what, 5 meter, breadth is what, 3 meter, and its height is 4 meter, and all the dimensions are in meters. So we can again proceed here. So we have to find out again its total surface area, but we don't have to consider its lid. So we'll first of all write on formula. Total surface area is going to be here twice of length B plus BH plus LH, but I am going to minus it from the top, which is length into breadth. I will not take the upper portion because this cistern is open cistern, not having the lid upside. That's why I'll do minus LB. So now I will keep the values here. L is there 5 3 plus 3 multiplied by 4 plus 5 into 4 minus LB is length into breadth, that is 5 into 3. Just simply do it. So friends, it is all going to be 2 into 47 minus 15. So we'll get 94 minus 15, which is nothing but 79. These all are in the meter, so it will give 79 meters square. So it is what area of a thin sheeting required for making an open cistern which does not have lid. That's why we have taken minus LB. LB is for this open lid. So the next question is a swimming pool is 20 meter in length and its breadth is what, 15 meter, and height is what, 4 meter. So now we have to find out the cost of cementing its floor and the walls. Remember that swimming floor is there, okay. So we will cement to the walls and to the floor, not to the ceiling is not there. So of course 4 walls we have to take, as well as floor and 4 walls. So as it is a swimming pool, there is no ceiling of course. So we'll again write down the total surface area. We'll write down only floor plus 4 walls. So friends, we can again write down the formula 2 into LB plus BH plus LH minus will do of LB. This minus is of the top. So we'll keep the values. 20 multiplied by breadth is what, 15 plus 15 into 4 plus 20 into 4 minus length into breadth, it is 20 into 15. So just do it. Now friend, we'll do the calculation part here. So if you do all these addition, then afterwards you'll get a 880 minus 300. So which is nothing but friends what, 580 meters square. So now we have to actually find out the cost. For 1 meter square there is a cost of rupees 12 and we are having 580 meters square. So how much? So the cost is equal to, just do 580 multiplied by 12. So friends, we'll get here 6,960. This is a cost for cementing 4 walls plus a floor of the swimming pool. Now friends, the next question is 2 cubes, each of side is what, 15 centimeter, joined end to end. For example, you can here draw the 2 cubes. Suppose this is going to be your cube. Actually there are the 2 cubes, okay. This is also 15, this is also 15, and this 15, and height also what, 15 centimeter. And find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So it become now cuboid. So in order to get this length, we'll add this 15 plus 15 centimeter. So what you'll get, 30 centimeter, because the 2 cubes joined like this end to end. And we have already given height is also 15 centimeter and its breadth also what, 15 centimeter. So friends, we have to find out total surface area of the cuboid. So it is going to be 2 times LB plus BH plus LH. So just keep the values. LB is what? 30 into 15 plus BH is what? 15 into 15 plus again L is what? 30 into 15. Length we have added here 15 plus 15 because their cubes are kept end to end. So we'll do here. So friends, after this all addition we'll get a twice of 1125. So friends, which is nothing but we'll get 2250. These all are in centimeter, so it will be centimeter square. So this is the final total surface area of this resulting cuboid, which is formed by joining these two cubes. Now friends, moving to the 17th B exercise, which is based on complete of volume, the volume which we have discussed in the starting of this video. Volume determines that how much a space will be there or occupied by a solid shape. So find the volume of a cuboid with the length 5 cm, breadth 5 cm and height is what again? 4 cm. So we know that its volume of a cuboid is nothing but the multiplication of its three dimensions all. So length is 5, breadth is 5, it is going to be 4. So we'll just do the multiplication, we'll get 100. And this is in cubic units. So remember, centimeter multiplied by centimeter multiplied by centimeter, you'll get a centimeter cube. So it is 100 centimeter cube. Now the next question, find the volume of a cube. Here it is friends, cube given. So volume of a cube is nothing but is age thrice of its age, age cube we can say, or a side cube we can say, or you can say L cube. How we have got this L cube? By multiplying area with its height. So here 1 by 5 it is given. So friends, 1 by 5 means 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 and 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. So we'll get 1 upon 125 centimeter cube. This is for the volume of a cube, this is volume of cuboid. Now find the age of a cube whose volume is there. So volume of cube given 512 and we have to find out age. So age is nothing but we have to take cube root of this 512. So we know that 512 is a perfect cube of 8. So age is what? 8 centimeter. If a volume given, so we have to take a cube root to find out age. And if age given, we'll take age cube to find its volume. Now next, find the volume of air in a room measuring by 4 meter by 5 meter, which is 3 meter high. So in a room we have to find out how much air occupies by that room. So given the measurement, length, breadth and height. So we'll find out the volume as multiplication of these three dimensions. 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3. So we'll get a 60 meter cube here. It is in cubic units. Move to the next question. The bottom of a tank measures 25 meter by 20 meter and its depth is there. Find its depth. So friends, its length given 25 meter, breadth given 20 meter. We have to find out its height. And again we have given that volume. The volume occupied in the tank is nothing but 2000 meter cube water. This much amount of water is there in that tank and the bottoms we have given. So here the bottom is given, we have to find out the height. So we'll find out by writing the first formula. Volume is equal to L multiplied by B multiplied by H. So volume is given already 2000, keep its value. L is given 25, 20 and we'll find out height. So just simply send these two to the LHS. So we'll get a height is equal to 2000 divided by 25 multiplied by 20. We will solve it friends. 0, 0 and this is 25. 8 za, 2 1 za again 2 4 za. So we'll get a height is equal to what? 4 meter. So one formula you can alter, or you can get height is equal to volume divided by L into B. You can go for this formula also. Now the next question is, find the volume of a cube, one face of which has area 64 centimeter square. So we know that, friends, in a cube all the faces are equal and its area given a square, means area given a square, which is nothing but 64. So we can find out a is equal to 64 square root, which is nothing but 8 centimeter. Now we got a, it's one of its edge or its side. So we can find out a volume of a cube by simple formula L cube, or you can say a cube also, which is nothing but 8 cube. So friend, 8's cube is 8 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 8. So it is 512 centimeter cube. So by area we have found side, and that side we have used to find the volume. The next question is, the volume of a soap cake is 160 centimeter cube and its length and width are given as a 10 centimeter and a 5 centimeter. We have to find out its height and its volume given. So volume is nothing but L into B into H. So we can find out height as volume divided by length into breadth. So friends, volume is 160, length is 10 multiplied by 5. Okay friends, so just now we keep the values here. We'll cut it, 5 ones are, again you will get here 5 3s and 5 2s are. So 3.2 centimeter. It is going to be height. Now friends, the next question is, a beam 9 meter long, 50 centimeter wide, 20 centimeter deep is made up of a wood which weighs 30 kg per meter cube. So find the weight of the beam. Here beam is what? A beam is what? A long thick wood. It is beam. Beam is what? A thick stick of wood. We call it as a beam. So it is given its length as a 9 meter, and again its breadth as a 50 centimeter, height as 20 centimeter. Here dimensions are not in the similar units, so we'll convert these two also in meters. So 50 centimeter is what? 0.5 meter, and 20 centimeter is what? 20 divided by, we'll do 100. So we'll do 0.2 meter. So now all the dimensions are in meter. Okay friends. So now we will find out first of all what beam is here. Long thick wood, okay, which is L into B into H. We'll just keep value 9 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by 0.2. So we'll get here 0.9 meter cube. All dimensions are in cubic meter. Okay. So now here it is given that for 1 meter cube the weight is 30 kg. For 1 meter cube the weight of wood is what? 30 kg, and we have beam as a 0.9 meter cube. So it weighs how much? So friends, a weight of beam, it is a weight of beam we have to find out, which is nothing but 0.9 into 30. So we'll get a 27 kg. So weight of beam is what? 27 kg. It is compulsory to convert the units in a similar